I will wash your mouth out next time. She has her rules, just certain things you don't do.
No wonder my mom hates you. It's a bit on the edge. I mean, it's a dark film.
Say it!
The movie is about mothering.
Rachel!
How to be a mother, how to be a daughter.
I didn't want to be like my mother.
Anyone who's raised daughters understands what goes on between these women.
Rachel.
Mom?
It's about 3 generations
But leave me with her.
who
Go!
have to find their way.
You wanted me out of your life. I'm out of your life, Mom.
Give me a hug.
It's a beautifully written script. Mark Andrus is a wonderful writer. He observes characters beautifully, and this is a character-driven story.
You don't look evil.
Makeup helps.
Each of the 3 women understood their characters so well and played them so well that they actually took on the persona of the characters they were playing on the set.
Everybody played honest. They were all honest. Nobody was doing shtick, which I'm a master of. None of that. We had 3 different styles of acting, but having directed a number of times, I respect everybody's process. It's really the key to directing big stars is to respect their process and try to make it blend in with the other people's process.
I love you.
Did you practice that in the mirror?
I love you.
Get a real job.
He thinks of you as his own daughter. That's what I don't understand.
Both Felicity and Lindsay they're very, very, very different. Not just because one is so young and one is so seasoned, but Lindsay's more like Rachel. She's a raw.
Yeah. Tell me what you want me to say.
She has an ability to access her emotions that's very beautiful.
He never climbed on top of me, never put his hand on my thigh when you had your head turned at the table, never put his mouth on my body. Never, Mom.
She's very moving.
I said it.
She's made me cry several times.
Checking the gate. Checking. Checking the gate. It would be new scene, new deal. Okay.
It's a learning experience, all the roles that I choose, and this one was kind of perfect for me right now. You can't tell me what to do. Rachel will.
She plays this character dead on because I would almost imagine there was a time in her life when she was this character.
How's this? You know what?
She knows how to manipulate her way into making herself comfortable enough and making everyone else around her so uncomfortable. She has full control over everything. I think it's an ego thing within herself. I think it's important to play a role that any girls that have ever gone through that, and boys as well, that they can kind of learn from the character that I'm playing. I really did just say it to make a point. Slut! It was challenging for me. It's challenging for me because I'm not used to doing these, you know, overtly sexual scenes, especially with older men like I do. I love you.
Arnold saved us. Arnold saved me.
I wanted you to stay.
I wanted you to die.
I could only imagine living a lie their whole life and not really having their mom to tell. Do you see? How could you not see what's going on? It's so obvious. Who's like this? He's not even my real father.
And she lied about it all the time. She's a destructive liar.
If you ever really loved me.
Ah! All right, all right, all right.
You lost your,
My mind.
I'm the weak link, but you know, you always have to have someone that doesn't ruin the curve.
Why do you need to hurt her?
Because you slept with my husband. My experience is whenever I start to talk about acting, people's eyes roll back in their heads and they lose the will to live. So I don't think I'm going to go into that.
The difference between a lie and the truth.
Her creativity is extraordinary. No two take is the same. I mean, she's always finding something different to do.
Get me out of here.
And it's always fresh and always interesting.
That's not what it's about. What are you talking about?
She's a real trooper, boy. I mean, we had to do a fight scene and because we got into it. Felicity had to fall down in the dirt and she cut herself several times and she just kept going. She's just tough.
It's fine.
She cut her foot, she grazed her knee, I mean, she banged her head on the asphalt. I mean, she just kept going.
Well, great.
Oh, please.
did Arnold molest you? Go with this one.
Do not take the Lord's name in vain. You do not fool around with little girls. Drive.
I'm staying right here.
Ah! Sis, don't come into my life and try and save me, because I'm not savable. Everybody's savable. That's the rule.
I don't want you to go.
The iconic Jane Fonda. She raises the level of your game.
I loved playing the reconciliation scene with Felicity.
Try and jerk me around, Grandma.
And I loved saying fuck you to Lindsay. Go fuck yourself. Georgia comes through.
I didn't know where you were. I was worried. Are you okay?
The way she didn't come through when she was raising her own daughter. She didn't know how to be a mother to her daughter, but she's ready.
I love you.
To be a grandmother to her granddaughter. She and her daughter learned to love each other. I'm touched by that because it's something I identify with a lot. And I think a lot of mothers do. I was not a particularly good mother to my daughter, and we're healing. So I really identify a lot with this aspect of the script.